Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk, and I am super excited to bring to you Auto World Premium 2020 Release 4. Man, this one rides right on the heels of Release 3. And Lamley Group just showed a video of these a couple days ago, and here we are now taking a look at them on my channel. These are going to be sealed cases. These are not sent by Auto World. These are ordered by a hobby dealer, so they're sealed. We do have a chance at getting a chase in the case, so that's a fantastic thing. That's one of the fun things about unboxing these cases, and we are going to check them out and talk a little bit about them. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is a killer set from Auto World. I was very stoked to see this set. And, we got one new casting. So we got versions A and B. We got one brand new tooling, which is the Dodge Challenger. And we're going to go ahead and cut it open. You want to see? Do you need to see me slice it? There you go. I'm cutting it open. I just got these like a few minutes ago. They showed up on my doorstep. And, of course, I had to get into them immediately. And we're going to open them up. I'm really crossing my fingers that we score a chase in this case. Hopefully. All right. So let's go ahead, one by one. Got tissue paper, and let's open these up. All right off the bat, we get the square body Chevy. This is the 1979 Chevy C10 Scottsdale Fleet Side in light blue. There are your premium facts there. Limited to 13,816 pieces. This set is just really cool because they're back to kind of doing the licensed premium almost thing, where they're doing like magazine covers. So Hemmings, Motor News. This is featured on the June 2018 magazine article. So they got like the ones that are going to be in the picture here, and then the version B or the alternate color of the casting. So this one's pretty cool. We'll take a look at the back of the card while we're at it. The back of the card not gonna be unique at all. From casting to casting, but the front of the card will be. So pretty darn cool. This is just a super cool release. I was very excited to get this. The packaging looks awesome. Of course, I'm going to eventually open all this stuff up, but for right now, we're not. Looks like we got a little overspray on the taillight back there. A little bit of bad tilt on this one too. That's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to find these in store as well, and I will pick up some extra models. But pretty cool there. All right, next we get the 1967 Cadillac Eldorado in Grecian white. There's your premium facts there. This one's limited to 10,120 pieces. As you can see there it is in the magazine cover. Johnny Lightning does a Tornado. That looks pretty decent. It would be cool to see Auto World doing, though. I always like the look of that car. So, definitely pretty cool. Featured in the cover of December 2006 in this Grecian white. Very awesome. This Cadillac casting's a fan favorite. And it looks pretty good in Grecian white. I think they have released this car, though, already in white. But I think the white that they released it in is more of like a stark white. They did it in white and black. And I think, and the white one had maybe it wasn't Grecian white, but it didn't have the black top. I think that's what it was. And that was, I think, 2017 Premium Release 2. So we've kind of seen that one already. Or a very similar one, anyway. Next is the 1967 Chevy Chevelle SS in Bolero Red, one of 9,880. So that's the short. I think that's going to be the smallest number we're going to see in this case. It was featured on the cover in January 2016. Stock shootout. The cool thing about this one is, I don't know, have we seen this casting with these wheels before? I don't think we have. At least I'm not recalling it. And it looks really good with those wheels. It looks quite good. So here you go. Rules for pure stock drags state that only factory production cars. That's cool. Interesting. So that's kind of a cool thing. It'll be fun to watch for sure. So very, very nice. Very, very cool. All right. Next up. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the casting we're waiting for. The brand new 2019 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye in Plum Crazy. Very, very cool. So there's going to be multiple versions of this casting. Looks like the wide body trim levels, tooled 2 different rims and tires, 2 different spoilers, 3 different hoods. So there'll be lots of different little variations of this tooling to come out in the future. This is fantastic. And let's go on. I think we're going to open. We might as well open these two when we get the version B one out. Medium yellow gold for the 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351. 10,120 pieces on this one. Very, very cool. This casting's an awesome one. They've released it in yellow before, but not this gold color. I believe the yellow... I think they released it in yellow. License Premium Release 3. I don't think they did it in a gold yet. I think this is the first time, first time for it in gold. Like this kind of goldish color. It's got like a gold interior. It looks pretty awesome. Always love this casting. I'm never upset to see it come out in a release. So, absolutely fantastic. There's the card art there. November 2011. That's when it was featured on the cover. Pretty cool. All right. And lastly, the other one on this magazine cover. So this is in dark green poly. We get this really cool Dodge Challenger RT, and this one's limited to 10,120. Same magazine cover as the other one, so it's a then and now release. And man, if this car has never looked cooler than, or this casting has never looked cooler, I don't think, than this release right here. Done a lot of cool versions of it. This one's just fantastic. So it's a new casting variation on the Dodge Challenger RT, and I think, does it tell you what it is? Yeah, it's the first time they did the RT rally style hood on it, so it's a different hood, I guess, than has been on any previous release of it. I just really like the color of it and the color in the rims. Oh man, that just looks absolutely fantastic. To me, that's like my favorite one of the set, I think. Gosh, that's so cool. All right, so I'm definitely digging that. So there's our set A. I'm going to set the Challenger aside because we'll open that and take a look at that brand new tooling after we unbox set B. So hit the camera there. Here's set B. Go ahead and get the blade back out. We can go ahead and open her up. This one got a little crunched. So let's just hope it contains a chase. That would be super cool. All right, not gonna peek, although I'm always just tempted just to peek in there. Because Ultra Reds would be probably pretty easy to spot in this set, I think, if you look through it. I think they have white tires. Pretty sure they have white tires. They also have like a red windshield, or red windows, I think, red tinted. It'll be interesting. Hopefully we pull one. That would be really cool, just to check one off the list right away. All right. The Mach 1 in dark green poly. So alternate color, you can see it says down there, alternate color version B. This is a fantastic looking one as well. Not the first time they've released this casting in green. They actually have done a dark green before. One that looks somewhat similar to this one. Different color interior and stuff. I think it had a black interior. What release was that one? I'm just like looking at my wall. It's easy. I have an Auto World wall here I can kind of just peek at. And sometimes I can catch these and I'll tell you what release it's from. I don't have it all memorized. I know they released it in green, but not even close to this color in green. A couple times, once in like 2017 Premium Release 4, and then another time in License Premium Release 1. But I know they did it in like a darker green, and I just can't put my finger on. Oh, I think it was License Premium Release 2. Looks pretty similar to this one. All right. Anyway, I love this casting. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favorites. It's hard not to like it, and it just looks really good. So, I think the back of the card on these are probably the same rate as the version A's. It's pretty close anyway. So, pretty close there. All right. And next. Hard to get these out with that dented box. All right, next is the Capri Cream 1967 Chevelle SS. I don't think we've ever got this casting in a cream color before. It looks pretty good. Redline wheels. These wheels we've seen on the casting before quite a few times, I think. Limited to 9,880 pieces. They stick with the same kind of, magazine cover for each one, and they just list it as an alternate color. And but you'll know which version it is, version A, version B, because it'll say it on the packaging for one. For two, the color will match. Anyway, that's cool. Not a bad looking one. Definitely not as cool as the red one, though, in my opinion. All right, next is the square body Chevy 1979 Chevy C10 Scottsdale Sport. Looks pretty good in red and black. Limited to 13,816 pieces. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So many of these square bodies coming out. They're just continuously, not that AutoWorld's doing it themselves, just everybody, the hobby exclusives, all that stuff, they're coming out. They're starting to get really hard to keep up with what's coming out. So almost hard enough to get all the regular ones and try to check all those off the list, let alone try to find the chases. That's going to be difficult. And plus, no matter what these things are limited to, and the chases of these are probably going to be limited to over 1,000 pieces, right? If you add this number, multiply it by 2, multiply it by 0.03, 3% of that's going to be the chase cars. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't know. Is this the first time we've seen it, though, with a different colored bumper? I think it's always had like a silver bumper. I don't remember ever seeing it with a black bumper or a black, and I know definitely not a black and red one. So that's different. That's definitely a difference that we've seen in the casting so far. It's a nice looking truck, so pretty darn cool. All right. Next is in white, just white. The 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. I don't know that we've ever seen this casting in white. Limited to 10,120. It's a new casting variation. Does it say new casting variation on the other one? Yeah, it does. Okay. It looks pretty good in white, but this is the common wheel style that we've seen it in quite a few times. I don't think... I'm trying to think, and it's hard. I don't think we've ever seen this in actual just white before. So that's a new thing, just this tooling in general, because the tooling has a bunch of different variations for different era Challengers and trim levels, and now I guess they've added another one with this hood. But I don't think we've ever actually seen it in just like a stark white. So that's brand new. That's pretty cool. All right. 2 more chances at a chase. Come on, pull one. Okay, so here is the new Challenger Hellcat Red Eye casting, and it does look quite fantastic. And yeah, we're going to pull these out of the package because I want to see them out. I want to see what they look like. I need to get them in hand. But yeah, that looks really good, and that's in triple nickel silver. Triple nickel. 3 nickels. Pretty cool. All right. Lastly, are we going to score a chase? Are we going to score a chase? No. It's the Cadillac. All right. I have bad luck with these case unboxings, by the way. I think I've scored about 2 or 3 Ultra Reds in total out of all the ones I've done, and I've done quite a few of them. But here is version B in Venetian blue. And that is definitely a nice looking Cadillac. Limited to 10,120 pieces. So I got 6 Ultra Reds to try to get into the collection at some point. I still got to get a ton from, or at least I think 4 of them from release 3 yet. So I got some work to do. be nice if they would continuously show up at Walmart, but it's really sporadic at my wallet. They'll get a case and then they won't get a case for a long time, and then they'll get one, and I'm always late to the party because I don't really hunt like I used to. But yada yada yada, big deal. We'll get him eventually. All right, let's free the piece. Just open both of these right away. Oop. We got a wonky wheel on one of them. That's all right. Hopefully we'll be able to do something about that. All right, let's take a peek. So we got that going on. Not usually an issue with Auto World. In this particular case, it is, but I probably will be able to fix that. It looks like I just need to push the wheel all the way the rest of the way on to the axle. But we'll deal with that off camera, and hopefully I'll be able to fix it. If not, I mean, you don't really roll these around anyway, so you just set it like that, and it looks fine. There, it doesn't look fine. There, it does look fine. My lights are flickering for some reason. I don't know what that's about. This one, wheels look good. Rolls good. So there's your tooling number, 58. That's pretty awesome. A couple of marks and stuff on here. Let's see if we can get it to open up. It opens that far. Some detail under there, as we would expect. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's always exciting when Auto World puts out a new tooling, and thankfully now they're going to be putting them out a lot more frequently. I kind of want to just fix this wheel, but I know it's fixable. I just don't want, you got to be careful pushing on it because you don't want to push it too hard. You can push the axle actually right through the wheel. So this one's going to need a little bit of work. This one ain't winning any drag races like that. But either way, I'll fix it. Just not going to do it on camera here. So no stripes on this one. I like the triple nickel silver, I think, a little bit better color-wise. I think it looks nicer. All right, but either way, I am satisfied with the case. It's a very exciting set of Auto World. I like them. It's full of winners. The next set is going to be absolutely fantastic as well. It features another new tooling. We're going to get to see the Stealth. I think that's coming out next, so I'm really stoked for that. That's going to be fantastic. So I am excited for that. Now I got to go after all these Ultra Reds. So, all right, challenge accepted. All right, thank you guys very much for watching another Auto World episode. Check out the playlist. I've got quite a few Auto World unboxing episodes. You can see that my bad luck at scoring chases. I mean, I've had some good luck too. I've scored a few, so I can't really complain. All right, anyway, check them out. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day.